Om Sri Sai Ram. Sri Sathya Sai Kalpadruma, Ashtotram 53. Om Sri Sai Sarva Roga Nivarine Namaha. Salutations to Sri Sai, who removes all the diseases. Sri Shyam Juwale is the name of one among the countless devotees of Swami. On May 27, 1963, for the first time he visited Whitefield and was blessed triple-fold with darshan, padasparshan and sambhashan. After this, on many occasions, he visited Puttaparthi and Whitefield for Swami's darshan. Every time Swami talked to him, gave him guidance and granted him many interviews. With Swami's blessings, Mr. Juwale started the first study circle in Maharashtra. In his life's journey, many a time he underwent physical suffering, but he completely surrendered his life's care to Swami and remained unfazed. In a short time after he became a Sai devotee, Shambhav suffered from eczema, a skin disease, on his leg. He consulted a doctor in Mumbai and started the treatment. But instead of getting cured, the eczema started spreading. It came to a point that he was unable to even walk properly. During that period, he yearned for Swami's darshan and went to Puttaparthi along with his family. In those days, it was not possible to know about Swami's whereabouts from long distances or via telephone. So when the Juwale family reached Puttaparthi and found that Swami was not there, Mrs. Juwale could not control her tears. On the next day, some devotees informed them about a spring of water nearby. The water from the spring collected in a pool and a basin was built around it. It was known to be holy water and it cured many diseases. Mrs. Juwale insisted that they visit the spot. So the family reached there. The water basin was surrounded by beautiful idols and there was an enchanting garden of tulsi plants around it. A lot of people were partaking the holy water. Some were collecting it in bottles. Yet the level of water remained constant. Mr. Juwale drank some of it, applied some on his leg and they returned to the ashram. 2 days passed, but no effect could be seen on the affected leg. Maybe this was because Swami's grace had to directly fall upon this devotee to further strengthen and confirm his faith. On the third day, suddenly, Swami returned and all the activities were resumed. The very next day, the family were called for an interview. On entering the room, they were blessed with Pada Namaskar. Swami materialized Vibhuti, turned to Mr. Juwale and said, "You are suffering from eczema on your leg, isn't it?" The portion of the leg that had contracted the disease was not visible as it was covered by the trousers. But can anything remain hidden from our beloved Swami? Swami continued, "Don't worry. For 7 days, apply Ganji on it." Shamba was confused. He did not know what Ganji meant. The omniscient Swami answered, "The excess water that we throw out while cooking rice is Ganji." And while saying so, Swami also enacted it with his hands. The family reached Mumbai with Swami's blessing. As per his instruction, Shambhav applied the Ganji water on the infected area for 7 days. On the 8th day, there was no trace of the disease. The eczema had disappeared. Not even a spot or a mark could be seen, and the leg was as fine as before. The second incident also is from Mr. Juwale's life. A few years later, Mr. Juwale realized that some cysts had developed behind his ear. Soon they began to grow in size and number. He did not suffer from any earache, but he felt some heaviness. If any part of the body develops any growth, a person's mind gets burdened with worry. Mr. Juwale was no exception. So he consulted a doctor who suggested that he should show it to an ENT surgeon. Accordingly, Shambhav met a well-known ENT specialist in Mumbai. The doctor examined the cysts and asked him to get some tests done. On seeing the reports, the doctor said, "Surgery is the only remedy. If not immediately, you must get it done in a month's time. Otherwise, the cysts will go on increasing." Prior to the doctor's visit, Mr. Juwale had booked railway tickets to Puttaparthi, so he decided to undergo surgery only on their return from Puttaparthi. Within 2 days after reaching there, Swami called them for an interview. He inquired after the family. He also asked, "How is study circle? In what way are you conducting it?" Swami seemed pleased with his answers. Suddenly, as he was talking, he materialized Vibhuti. In order to receive it, Mr. Juwale stretched his palm, but Swami ignored it, walked 2 steps forward and wrapped it behind Shambhav's ears with his own hands. It was only then that Mr. Juwali remembered about the cyst. He had forgotten about it completely. Swami patted him on his back and asked him to return home. When Shambhav returned to Mumbai, he realized that there was no sign of the cyst. Yet, he wanted to be sure, so he went to see the specialist. The doctor too could not see the cyst. Once again, all the tests were done. On seeing the reports, the doctor said, "Maybe the earlier reports were wrong." How could the doctor have known that the report was not incorrect, but that the patient had been healed by the doctor of doctors, the supreme healer Dhanvantri, who had made the cyst disappear in a moment? Thousands of devotees from all over the world have experienced this phenomenon, where they have been healed mentally and physically just by Swami's divine will. Om Sri Sathya Sai Natharpanamastu.